Hey everybody, this is Joel from movingtoMexi.co. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Bienvenidos a another live stream. We are going to get back to normal. I do promise you that. We did a family vacation, as many of you know. We were in Colorado with my two kids. Well, I guess they're not kids anymore. They're young adults, but it was great to spend some time with them. In Colorado. Yeah, Jilly and I, we had a great time. That's right. Just gotta turn off my notifications because they're buzzing like mad today. I'm gonna keep this video pretty short. Paul and I were supposed to actually film a Taco Tuesday this morning, but he was not feeling too great. He has a sinus infection. Poor Paul. He's got a sinus infection today. I've been gone for almost 3 weeks. We were going to crank out this Taco Tuesday this morning and do something kind of special for y'all, but it didn't quite work out. So I thought, well, let's do a live stream to at least announce the winners. I'm just going to go on to the chat here. And I'm gonna keep it short, maybe put 5 or 10 minutes out there for any questions that you have. Feel free to put it in the chat. If you want to ask me a question about our vacation, I can answer. If you want to ask a question about moving to Mexico, I can answer it. If you want to ask any kind of question, hey, even a Dr. Laura question. Anyone know who Dr. Laura is? That online psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever. Actually, I'm not. I'm probably not justified to speak on a Dr. Laura type issue, but I do my best. Anyways, who do we have out there? We have Joe Bradshaw, Kim P, Kurt Miller, Lisa Dando. Oh, and Lisa, congratulations. I see that you just signed a contract to purchase a unit in Cuatro Estaciones. And felicidades, Lisa. We're making good progress, so we do expect to have all the units available come this time next year. Now that the rainy season is coming to an end, we're really going to be able to crank things out. So congratulations, Lisa. And for anyone else considering, I saw a post from Haley today. I think there's like 2 or 3 full ownership units left. Once those are sold, I may add a couple of the fractional ownership units back out. But before we do that, we're definitely going to adjust some prices because things are really, really starting to move here in Bucerias, and even with a price adjustment. So it's some of the best investment you can make that is in real estate, so close proximity to the beach and all other amenities. You really, really can't go wrong. Anyways, we're starting to get a bunch of people saying hello. And Wenken Jacobson from Parksville, BC. I don't think I've ever seen you on this chat, but welcome, bienvenidos. It's good to have you here. I definitely saw your name in, well, many of your names are on the list of names that we're going to draw from for a week in Bucerias, Mexico. We do have an instant winner who I'm going to announce, and then I just have NJ, my son, who's actually updating the list because he put together a spreadsheet for me, and I was looking at him like, there's only 20 people on the spreadsheet that I got to choose from. That's not a lot of people who answered this question correctly, but what he did is he only went through the live stream. So what we did say is anyone who had commented the right answer is going to go into the draw. Okay, so any questions out there? First, we have Sherry Lang from Montreal. A bunch of friends in Montreal. How are things going there? It seemed like they were quite restricted, almost kind of like Alberta. Like things kind of like thawing out from a COVID standpoint and just being able to go to restaurants and do things. Hope things are going well in one of my favorite cities in Canada, which is Montreal and also Quebec City. So KRL asks, so once Cuatro Estaciones unit's ready, what's the process to take possession? Very good question. It's pretty straightforward. In Mexico, we have the whole escritura process, which is getting your title or your deed. That does take a bit of a process. It could take anywhere from a couple months to several months, but it doesn't matter. So like once the unit is actually ready and we can grant possession, you are legally entitled to it. So the customer or the client does get to take possession, and then everything goes through its processes to get the condominium plan registered, the escritura registered, and then once all that is ready, you basically show up to what's called a notario, which is a notary, and you sign this final document, and you get a copy of your deed, and then that deed goes to public registries, which then can take anywhere from 3 to 9 months for you to get the physical paper back. But once the notary signs it, it is pretty well the deed is intact. Just takes a long time to actually have that final bit done. Okay, any other questions here? Let me see. We have Joanne, Prairie Girl. So Joanne, where are you from, by the way? So is that Saskatchewan or Manitoba? Coming in November, like to see some units for sure. Why don't you reach out to sales at maravillanairit.com. That's sales at maravillanairit.com. And you can talk to Haley, and we can hook you up with a little bit of a showing of various units that we have for sale. And then Sherry did answer that things are kind of picking up from a COVID standpoint in Montreal, but hopefully they're going to calm down. And yeah, we should all do our best to be as careful as we can. Jerome Duncan, a very good question. Do I miss Canada? And sometimes yes, but the longer that we're away, and just kind of based on what is going on there right now, the short answer is no, because the longer that we're here in Mexico, the more we feel Mexican as opposed to Canadian, even though we still have Canadian roots. Our home is quickly becoming more permanently feeling within our heart and our souls to be Mexico. That doesn't mean that we don't want to come back and don't want to visit, because we have lots of family and friends there. But we're really, really comfortable and happy with the life that we have here. Ian asked about the furniture packages in Cuatro Estaciones. Yeah, I think we're working on it. We're pretty close to having something done, but it's just because some prices could change between now and possession. It's pretty hard to guarantee that price. What we have asked Haley to do is kind of get a price that you could do now if you wanted to actually pre-purchase, and that would guarantee your price, but we'll have more info on that soon. And just quick update on the rooftop pool. Yeah, definitely working on it. We're still looking to have someone, take over that responsibility. Still nothing yet on that in the restaurant, but I would suggest it's kind of like a 90% kind of thing that's going to happen, probably even harder, higher. Love your target practice video. Is there a similar venue near Bucerias? There isn't yet, but we are working on it. We have a kind of a slew of kind of ex-military, ex-police that are kind of moving into the area from both the States and Canada. So we are working on what it's going to take to get a shooting range that is near Bucerias. We kind of have a couple different sites identified for it, and also kind of like an indoor training area for people to do like tactical as well as personal self-defense and all that sort of thing. It's kind of in the works, not like a business that I will be personally owning, but maybe very interested in being an investor in. We're just looking at those that are moving here who have the best experience and expertise to take on that kind of role. And we're pretty actually excited because, like, as I said, it really is a mix of both police and ex-military from both Canada and the US. So it's gonna be, it's definitely going to be a pretty cool shooting range with people who have a tremendous amount of experience in that regard. All right, I'm going to just kind of like scroll through a few more questions, give it about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to announce the instant winner, and then I'm going to look at the spreadsheet that NJ is just finalizing. Actually, I'm doing that right now. And then I'll put those in the randomizer, and we will announce the second winner. All right, let's see what else. This is a good question. So DJ8 says, what's the average rent price for a small 1-bedroom apartment in your area? Nothing fancy. My assistant just moved out because her unit that she was renting from me sold. But I think they're paying around $350 or $400 a month for a small 1-bedroom apartment right in Bucerias, but nothing fancy. So no pool, just very basic. But that being said, you could even spend $1,000 on just some upgrades of like decorating, some painting, some nice furniture and all that, and do a long-term lease with some of these places. As long as your expectations aren't the same of what you might expect in Canada with all the bells and the whistles, you can definitely find stuff in that number. We're going to do some real estate episodes coming soon, just showing exactly what you can get. I think in a past video, maybe before I went on vacation, I did share like a nice 3-bedroom, 3-bath townhome in a place called Mescales, which is about a 10-minute, not even a 10-minute drive from Bucerias, and that's like was $1,100 a month, and you're getting a pretty big house. Let's see what else we got here. All right, this is the last question I'm going to take, and then I'm going to go to our instant winner. Have we been to the Rhythm of the Nights? And I've been asked this before, and to this day, no. But it is definitely on our agenda. We're going to do it. We're going to do it this season, and we're going to make a Moving to Mexi.co episode out of it. And so stay tuned for that. I've heard it's actually pretty good. Some of these things like you kind of want to do, and you're like, oh, is it going to be cheesy? But the more and more people I talk to about it, they said it's really, really a fun time, and the food is good. So you're definitely going to see that coming up on our show. All right, give me a few seconds here. I just got to look back into one text to just confirm who the instant winner is. Oh, one sec. One second, guys. I'm just texting NJ because he was going back through it to confirm. And let me just make that. Let's make sure he concurs. Concurs with what I'm going to say, because I definitely don't want to say the wrong name. Okay, so the instant winner of the week's Stay in Bucerias, and that was to answer correctly how many times I said Telluride, and I did not try to say it that many times, and it was kind of crazy after Paul put it together, but it was 32. It was 16 in the video, and then he did 16 in the end, just making fun of me like he always likes to do. So that was the answer. And the town that we stayed in the end was Ouray, O-U-R-A-Y, Ouray. So, and Ouray is quite an incredible place in Colorado. Like, out of all the places that we visited, that was the one that kind of spoke to us, where, if we were to go back again every summer and spend some more considerable time, I definitely think it would be in Ouray. So congratulations, Angela Nelson, and I'm going to put it right here in the chat. Oh, congrats, Angela. Awesome. You won yourself a week stay in Bucerias. So please claim your prize by sending an email to info@movingtomexi.co, and Jillian will confirm that, and you will have until the end of 2023 to claim your prize. So we had 54 other people guess the information correctly. So I'm going to go here and open up my randomizer app. I'm going to put in 1 to 54, and I'm going to generate a number.
44.
And it is. Can everyone hear that? Oh, 44. And number 44 is Lisa J. So Lisa J, congratulations. You have won a week stay in Bucerias, Mexico. It was that easy. And the odds were pretty good. So when we do these live streams, you guys got to make sure that you attend them, because they're actually not very well attended. And I kind of understand, because YouTube does not push them as well. But when we do give away a prize, your odds of winning, well, in this case, was 1 in 54. And congratulations to Lisa J for winning. And Wenken, yeah, darn, you didn't win this time, but keep entering. Everyone, though, who has not won is still in the running for every week. Every Saturday that we do a random draw, if that's the way we do it, you're still in the running, and we'll just keep drawing until, I don't know, for a long time. So don't worry. we'll keep this up. And please, everyone, if I could ask you one thing, it's kind of like sometimes, we have this love-hate with YouTube and doing what we do. We really love to do what we do, but the last few weeks has been kind of depressing, because like our numbers are going down, the subscription rate's going down, and I don't know if it's some type of shadow banning or whatever the heck is going on there. But if I can ask all of you who are on this live stream one favor, is to share this link to our YouTube channel with 5 of your friends. Okay, if you can do that, just share with 5 of your friends and ask them to subscribe. Tell them about our vacation giveaway, and we're just going to keep this party going. And I really appreciate each and every one of you, because without you guys following us and being part of these videos and commenting, there really wouldn't be a reason to do it. So thank you. Muchas gracias from the bottom of my heart, mi corazón. And on that note, Paul and I will be back next Saturday. We're going to do something really, really special. We're going to put our heads together, figure something out really, really fun, and we're going to put out a banger of a video. So on that note, I've got dinner waiting for me at home. It's 7:21. I'm pretty exhausted because we had a flight cancellation and all the other stuff. So we got back to Bucerias a day late. Plus, it was a 6 a.m. flight yesterday. So, my brain is a little bit muddled. And I will just say, nos vemos, hasta luego, and adios. Love y'all, and have a good night.